Hola, buenos días, buenas tardes y buenas noches. Aquí estamos en otro episodio de ELDEN RING, en el que acabamos de conseguir la esquirla de godrik. Aquí la tenemos, que aumenta todos los atributos. Bien, básicamente ya hemos explorado el necrolimbo, esta parte del necrolimbo, pero aquí hay otra que vamos a explorar. Obviamente aquí nos faltan un par de cositas, por ejemplo nos falta el caballero del crisol que no los hemos pasado porque todavía somos un poco flojos para ello, y luego está el jefe que nos encontramos la otra vez, que todavía no sé cómo llamarlo, entonces pues vamos a explorar esta zona de aquí, que creo que el mapa está aquí mismo, y vamos a empezar a explorar esta zona a ver qué nos encontramos. Y allá vamos. Mira, un punto de gracia. Pedazo de osos, macho. Bien, ya estamos en el mapa del necrolimbo, la zona. Esto ya es Kaeli, así que esta parte no la exploraremos por ahora. Vamos a explorar esta zona. Vamos a ir primero aquí y aquí, que parece que hay algo. Y luego vamos a ir aquí y aquí. Bueno, vamos allá. Minarota punzante, arma. Aquí esto. Excremento con matiz dorado. Los excrementos de alguien tienen un leve matiz dorado. Material usado para crear objetos. Suelen ocultarse en los bosques y matorrales. El excremento con matiz dorado es una sustancia muy estable. No se seca y tampoco pierde su calidez o aroma natural. Para bien o para mal, permanece tal cual es. Y eso también. Una flor de gran tamaño que crece mirando el árbol áureo. Material usado para crear objetos. Se encuentra cerca de los árboles áureos pequeños. Aunque está marchita, aún conserva su esencia mágica. ¿Y esto qué es? Una lágrima de cristal formada lentamente con el paso de los años, allá donde la abundancia del árbol áureo caía sobre el suelo. Puede mezclarse en un vial de médica milagrosa. El brebaje obtenido aumenta temporalmente la resistencia máxima. Puede mezclarse en un vial de médica milagrosa. El brebaje obtenido aumenta la potencia de los ataques cargados durante un tiempo. Se ve que conseguimos algo más adelante. Bueno, ahora vamos a ver esto. Mami. Guau, tú. Uf, qué ascenso más largo, macho. Ay. Siofra. Ajá. Se te ha fundido. Un champiñón que crece bajo el falso cielo nocturno, ya sea dentro o alrededor de la ciudad eterna. Material usado para crear objetos. Gotea un fluido viscoso que se comporta como el petróleo. Una hierba que crece bajo el falso cielo nocturno, tanto adentro como alrededor de la ciudad eterna, material usado para crear objetos. Al estar bañada en rocío arcano ofrece un tenue brillo de luz estelar.
Are you that new tarnished? You've done well. I am Enya, the finger reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Let the words of the fingers guide you. Well, I see. A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession. Demigods and even the greater of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, tarnished, you are here to take, are you not? Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Ah, well then.
perish.
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers, have you not? Then, just as promised, I bid you welcome. As a true member of the Round Table, I am known as Gideon Ofnir. As a tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord, I am accumulating knowledge. To be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant. You'll be after more great runes now, eh? Then as your fellow, allow me to divulge a little knowledge. The inheritors of the great runes, the Shard Bearers. We of the Round Table know the location of 5 of them, including the one you defeated. Godrik the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. General Radahn, who fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds. Praetor Rykard, Lord of the Volcano Manor of Mount Gelmir. Morgoth the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Leyndell. And Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, ruler of Rhea Lucaria's Academy. You'll still be after more great runes, won't you? So, Godrik the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. Despite being the blood of Godfrey, first Elden Lord, he's a grotesque old fool grasping for power. His castle lies upon the cliff to Limgrave's northwest, but I suspect you know that well enough already. He fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds to Limgrave's east. And now Caelid has been engulfed by the Scarlet Rot. Even approaching the region is no mean feat. I've heard survivors of Radahn's army are still in the wilds, staving off the rot with fire. And if it's true, I suspect Radahn is still there as well, in Caelid. Though, I doubt he much resembles his former self anymore. Praetor Rykard is the Lord of the Volcano Manor on Mount Gelmir. He is a ruthless justiciar who commands a company of inquisitors, reviled for his serpentine demeanor. The volcano, Mount Gelmir, lies in the west of the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. It was the stage of the most appalling battle in the entirety of the Shattering. Rykard has committed the grave sin of blasphemy, marking himself as an enemy never to be forgiven. Morgoth the Grace-Given is Lord of Leyndell, the capital city. It lies at the foot of the Erd Tree, in the east of the Altus Plateau. But the Two Fingers forbid us from venturing there, until we've acquired enough great runes to repair the Elden Ring. Set your sights elsewhere for the time being. The Veiled Monarch can wait. The Academy of Rhea Lucaria lies to Limgrave's north, towering over the mist-laden lands of Liurnia. Renala is queen of the Carian royals, who govern the Academy. But Renala herself is no demigod. Her beloved Radagon left her to become Queen Marika's second husband, taking the title of King Consort. The Great Rune dwells within the Amber Egg that was Radagon's gift to her.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the Round Table. Nefeli Lu. We met at Stormvale. I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You defeated him. You should have it. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses. Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. He's in his study. The room Encher's guarding just over there. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce yourself. Father is leader of the Round Table. I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while. It's about time I headed off. I'll see you again, warrior, should the fates deign it. It's about time I headed off. I'll see you again.
Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Rose. She's a servant to my house. She's been my companion. I've lost count of them. Honest.
Ah, we meet again after all. I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need? Oh. Oh. Ah, you defeated Godrik and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on. Take it. As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore. The misshapen corpse under Stormvale. That is a sacred relic of the Black Knives plot, as that famed night of assassination is known. It happened during the golden age of the Erd Tree, long before the shattering of the Elden Ring. Someone stole a fragment of the Rune of Death from Malekith, the Black Blade, and on a bitter night, murdered Godwyn the Golden. That was the first recorded death of a demigod in all history, and it became the catalyst. Soon, the Elden Ring was smashed, and thus sprang forth the war known as the Shattering. I once wished to become a scholar, you see. I've spent many an hour scouring the archives for knowledge of that fateful plot. The world has grown crooked, and if you intend to put it to rights, you'd better understand what happened to make it this way. And that thing is to blame for the shape I'm in now. I urge the utmost caution. Don't disturb the corpse more than necessary. The battle art you've learned is of the Glintstone family. They were conceived at the Great Academy of Rea Lucaria, to the north of this castle. In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. Fascinating, isn't it? That the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. With the Order broken, twisted, and in need of repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever.
Greetings. Are you here for spit?
Now, those eyes of a challenger who's felled his mark. Fine and well.
I am pleased. Would you like me? Now. You are so very warm. My dear, have you ever heard of Black Knife Prince? Dear Roger likes to talk of them when abed, and the ancient plot in which the first of the demigods was slain. The black knives wielded by the assassins who committed the act, along with the impressions they made, somehow hide the truth of the conspiracy. These grand affairs are hardly my forte, but dear Roger began to weep as he spoke. In truth, I've heard tell from someone else about the Black Knife Prince that fascinate dear Roger so.
But it wouldn't be right to give this to him, stuck as he is in the round table hole. Perhaps you could make use of it?